Hi, this is Rahul for Revsportz, and we are just few hours away from the much-awaited game India versus Uzbekistan, a must-win game for both the sides because Uzbekistan registered a draw against Syria in the opening game, while for India it's a 0-2 defeat on the hands of Australia. So a very crucial game for both the teams. But today I am fortunate to joined by Abdulvosit, Uzbek journalist, has been covering football in the last 4 or 5 years. So I think we can't have a better person than him to preview the game. So Abdulvosit, thank you for joining us.
Thank you. Hi guys, how are you? Hello to the India. I wish the good luck best to the Indian football, and I'm ready to speak with you.
He is very clever. See, he is just keeping us as a favorite. But we all know that on paper, Uzbek is the favorite because they are superior in the ranking, physicality, and all. But I think you guys have watched our game against Australia.
Yes,
So
I visited the Australia-India game in Ahmad bin Ali Stadium, and I want to congratulate the Indian all fans for the Indian national team, like moving in a right way to they improve their football, and they played very well. I know, yes, they played defensively, but anyway, it's the biggest tournament of the Asia, and you have to do anything for the result. I understood the Indian coach Igor Stimac, and I want to just say that India is improving their football really good.
but now coming to the match, Elder Somurodov. So Abdul, now coming to the match, we have heard that your key player Eldor Somurodov, who plays for Italian club Cagliari, he will be out for the entire FC Asian Cup. So do you think it will be advantageous for Indian side?
I think yes. Anyway, because we lost at the last time at the end of this December, he broke his leg and he will miss the whole tournament. Unfortunately, because he is the best goal scorer of Uzbek football national team history, and he is our captain, but he will miss. But it's life, it's football. You have to play anyway, and I think it's the really big advantage the big chance for the Indian national team in last game against Syria and also for Australia. It's not good for Uzbekistan fans, for me, but it's the chance and advantage for our opponents.
So fans, you will get relief that the key player Eldor Somurodov is not going to play in the India game as well. So obviously it's going to be a bit advantageous for Indian team. But now apart from Eldor, there are many players. I watched the Uzbekistan Syria game. I saw Jalaluddin Masaripov was running down the flanks, and then the 20-year attacking midfielder Abosbek Faizole, who came in the second half. They were penetrating a lot in the Syrian defense. So, apart from these two, any other players to watch out for the India-Uzbekistan game?
Yes. Firstly, I want to say about the two players you previously mentioned. Uzbek Zulayev, the young star now who plays in the Russia CSKA Moscow club. He is performing very well. He moved to the Pakhtakor, to the CSKA in this summer, from the biggest club in Uzbekistan to one of the biggest club in the Russian Premier League. And since joining to his club, 3 months consecutive, he was the best player in the Russian league in his team, and he's performing very well. Even the the journalists, Russian football community didn't expect the shining as a star of the Abosbek Faizulayev, and he is the future of Uzbek football. He will be a big star in the future, and I hope he will play in Europe in the top 5 league. And what I can say about the Jalaluddin Masharipov, he's also our captain without the Shoma. He's also a very good player. He played in Al Nassr 2 years ago with the Cristiano Ronaldo, but when he came to the Saudi League, he left the club, and now he's playing in the Greece League, Pansarikos club. And anyway, he's technically a keeper footballer. I think he's also a very good player. And what I can mention another players of the midfielder Otabek Shukurov, our second captain. He's a very experienced player. He played for the national team, if I'm not mistaken, since 2015, and he's really experienced and like the leader of our team of our dressing room. And Other players who I can mention. Oh, I can say about the central defender Abdulvosit,
Really?
20 years old guy who moved to the FC Lens, the League One club in France, who participated. FC Lens participated in the Champions League in this season, in the group stage, and they will play in the spring in the Europe League. He played for the Lens. He moved to the FC Lens, and I think he's also our future of the Uzbek football. What? Anyone else? We have a lot of many
That's
good, ambitious players, but I mentioned the most ambitious three players of Uzbekistan national team: Abbosbek Fayzullayev, Zafar Murat Abdurrahmatov, Abdulkadir Husanov.
Really, so you can see, guys, please note. So these are the players who can make life difficult for our
Yes.
Indian team, and especially Abuzbek Faizullayev. I have watched him in the second half in the Uzbekistan Syrian game. He comes with a lot of energy and rejuvenate the team's attack in the second half. But coming to India's point of view, all journalists from Uzbekistan, of course, they have done a research before this India versus Uzbekistan game. So, which are the Indian players that are most talked about among the Uzbek journalists?
I think, to be honest, yes, every journalist, every football fan from Uzbekistan now is searching the information and they're trying to find the information about Indian national team. But I think the player who were mentioned mostly from Uzbekistan side, I think it's the Sunil Chetri.
Oh,
To be honest, before this tournament, before the game against
second oldest player in the
yes.
Asian Cup.
Yes, before the Asian Cup, before the game against India, I knew him. I knew about he's the one of the most goal scorers in the whole football national teams in the world after Ronaldo, Ali Daei, and some players. He's, if I'm not mistaken, in the 5th place. So I know him. Yes, but now he's getting older and older. But anyway, he's so experienced. He's how I can say, all the wolf who can eat you anytime.
Yeah.
And yes, I know about the Sunil Chetri, and I think he's the biggest dangerous to our defense.
So Sunil Chhetri, we heard that Uzbekistan have plans for you. But now coming to the last question, I can say that India is going to win this battle just before the match, because in perspective of fans, we are going to dominate you, because in the last game we have seen 37,000 fans attending Ahmed Bin Ali Stadium for the India vs Australia game. So of course I'm expecting few Uzbekistan fan as well, because in the Syria Uzbekistan game I saw that one stand was filled with Uzbek supporters. So do you think playing in front of such a loud Indian fans will be difficult for the Uzbekistan players?
For sure, of course. The Uzbekistan national teams. I'm watching football as a kid. We have many problems with the character and mentally thinking of the players. Yes, because in the most important time, if you are not ready mentally, you made mistakes anyway, and it's the big disadvantage for the Uzbekistan national team, unfortunately, because I said we have the problems with the mentally, and it's really give a big pressure to play behind the sorry sounds of Indian fans. It's the really big disadvantage, what I can say. Else, we have our fans from Uzbekistan, approximately, if I'm not mistaken, 2,000 Uzbek fans coming to the Doha, Qatar to support our national team. But against if we will compare it in the 30,000 Indian football fans who are the absolutely crazy fans who the supporting national team, the 90 minutes, it will be nothing if you compare it to Uzbek fans, the number Uzbek fans of Indian fans. And I think it's, as our head coach Rechka Katana said, unfortunately, but
as Abdulvosit said, the Uzbek players are not so strong mentally. So I would urge you fans to come in large numbers and keep cheering throughout the game. Don't take it wrong.
It was a joke.
It was a joke. But of course, It was nice talking to you, and thanks for giving us time. Of
Okay.
course, we are all expecting a thrilling game.
Okay.
So see
Can I
you.
say something for the
Yeah, of
Indian
course, go
national team? I really like the Indian films. My parents, my
Really?
family, my friends, we are like the loving to watch the Indian film.
Which
And I,
film? Is your favorite?
there are a lot of many films, but I not wanted to say more about the films. I want to say about the Indian music, Indian musicians. Okay, just good luck for the Indian national team. Good luck for the Indian football. Good luck for the every Indian football fan. And I want to say at the end, the Nuran sisters is the best.
Oh,
Did you know? Nuran sisters.
Nora?
Nuran sisters.
No, I don't
Singers. No? Okay, I'll show you.
know. I will check later.
Okay,
but
okay.
thank you for joining us. It was a nice conversation. He gave a lot of insight about the Uzbekistan game. Of course, we can't wait because it's going to be a breathtaking game, a must-win game for both the sides. But you guys, stay tuned to Revsportz for more updates from the AFC Asian Cup.